Hey guys, happy New Year's. Welcome back to my channel. It's been officially 11 months since I've put out a video, which is sad. I see a lot of local YouTubers that are doing very, very well. So it's a shame that I just didn't go 2 feet forward and continued doing this, but here I am. Happy New Year's. Today is the 1st and it's so exciting to be in a new year. I don't know why it takes a new year for everybody to kind of feel like, I'm ready to rumble, let's do it, let's go. But this video and this journey was more of a challenge for me, so here we are. The last couple videos that I've done were more on the spiritual side of things. I was going through an interesting stage in my life. I was reflecting on videos done by Michael Todd, who is a pastor out in Oklahoma, and you guys probably know him. I would love to continue those videos. Matter of fact, I would love to just go back, watch them, and acknowledge how horrible they are, and kind of like redo them. But today's video is really just me getting back on the roll with YouTube.
I can talk. Clearly I'm not great at this.
But I also kind of want to put myself out there, and hopefully somebody out there will keep me accountable along with myself, holding me accountable of doing these goals for this year. Last year was a weird start, so I didn't really have goals. I think last year I was like, whatever happens, happens. And that's a poor attitude to have. But it was a good, interesting year. Funny fact, Michael Todd every year has a new word, so I've learned for the year. And last year their word was release, and let me tell you something about me in releasing. I did a whole lot of it. So basically this video is to put myself out there on the things that I want to achieve this year, and also want to thank those like 9 subscribers that I've got the past 11 months, because I remember my last video I had like not a whole lot of subscribers, and then now I know that I have 9 more subscribers, which is really exciting. But I do appreciate it. And if you're new and you just randomly clicked on my video, welcome, subscribe. YouTube for me is just kind of a platform of putting myself out there and hopefully inspire somebody to do something different, do something challenging, step out of their comfort zone. Everything that I'm accomplishing in life, hopefully inspire somebody to do the same thing. So I remember going to this, I don't want to call it a church because I don't really think it's a church, it's more of a spiritual center is what they call themselves, but they had this like 30-day fitness challenge thing going on. So it was physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual fitness. So I kind of want to start my year off with those 4 things, and it will be something that will become a routine for me. Some of the things I already do on a daily, so I'm excited to continue, but I wanted to share that with you guys, and hopefully you guys can benefit from something that I'm doing and can implement that into your routine. So starting off with physical fitness. All right, so I will maybe somewhere in this video post the picture that I took of the plan flit, the little thingy where they had this information on. Physical fitness was the first one, and it said 20 minutes of exercise, so that's pretty self-explanatory. if you're on the couch every day and you know you do that and you just want to get out of it, or you have health issues and you know that you can minimize them, or if you're just like, this is my year, or like me, I'm turning 30 this year, so I kind of just want to go in with a bang and look my best I've ever have in my life. It's a goal. So 20 minutes is not a whole lot. I know, like I just said, I'm kind of more of a couch potato than a fitness freak right now, but 20 minutes is a 20-minute walk.
If you have animals, walk them. Even if you have hamsters, just kidding. They probably couldn't go that long. I don't know.
But if you have a dog, or by yourself, or run, or a hike. I'm a hiker, so I like to hike. Today I got the pleasure of doing a hike with some relatives today. I live in Arizona, so we did a very, very popular hike. It was mega busy, but a goal moving forward for me physically is to get my 10,000 steps in. I don't do that on a daily in my job or anything like that, so it's gonna be interesting. But that's the least that I want to do, is just at least get 10,000 steps. Of course, there's other fitness things that I can do. I also like lifting. I don't do it enough. I've bought in workout programs from people. There is this girl, I will put her name around here somewhere. I bought her booty workout, and it's not hard. It's only 20 minutes, so I might, when I don't feel like going to the gym, I could do that at home. It's not hard. So whatever it is that you want to do, get her done. You know what I mean? The next fitness goal, whatever, is mental fitness. So with mental fitness, just reading stuff here, 10 minutes of reading, listening with full attention, of affirmations, the Bible, self-help books, or other paths of positive living. And all of those are very interesting. Obviously, the reading, listening, self-explanatory of books. I listen, and I also have physical books, and you can see in the background that I have my books. But right now, I've been listening on Audible. I think that's how you say it. I'm currently reading Boundaries with Kids. So my mindset coach has me on these books. Basically the same author. We started with Boundaries in Dating, and then I read the original Boundaries, and now I'm reading Boundaries with Kids because I have a almost 5-year-old going on 15, 5-year-old, so we need to learn some boundaries. But I listen. I also don't listen and get distracted, so I probably should read all of those books again. I have Boundaries in Dating in a physical form, but I just listen listening to them just because I have a long drive to work and a long drive home, so it's just much easier for me to get it in that way than spend time taking it out and reading it. So listening to affirmations, I also have this app that my mindset coach told me about. I don't remember. I think it's Think Up Reminders, something like that, of that nature. And you can actually vocally say affirmations and listen to them. You can say them, or I believe that they have their own, and it can refer to like love or like courage or strength, and it just repeats affirmations, so you can listen to them. That's a good one. Affirmations are rough for me. Anything that just requires time, like, I know I shouldn't be that way, but it happens. So that's something that I definitely need to do more often. But I definitely do read. Let's see, the other options, self-help books or other paths of positive living. So as far as mental health, I can recommend counseling. I think that's very good for mental health, mental fitness, just putting yourself out there. That could also follow into like spiritual health or spiritual fitness, which is the next one, or emotional. Both. All of them. Counseling helps for everything. That's something that I did last year around the time I stopped doing YouTube. But that's a good one. I feel that will help the mental health. What else would I recommend? It's pretty much all I did. The next two categories are emotional and spiritual fitness. I feel like the other things that can help mentally are in those categories, so I'll explain those. So the next one is emotional fitness. All right, so that one is 10 minutes of journaling, releasing, surrendering, and forgiveness, or forgiveness. As far as surrendering and forgiveness, I can remember one time I surrendered something, and to me, it's more of a prayer, but there's surrendering in it. I have gone through 3 miscarriages, and my whole life I'm like, I'm made to be a mom. That's the only thing I'm here for. Don't know what it pays, but that's what I'm here for. And after those miscarriages, I realized, well, what if I can't have babies? What if that's not in my books? You know what I mean? So I kind of just prayed to God and also surrendered that desire to be a mom, and really just asked God to help me figure out what I'm here for. And instantaneously, y'all, like 3 weeks, maybe a month, I don't remember, I became pregnant with my daughter. So I just feel like once you're able to let that go, it comes to you. Can't say that it'll come to you as quick as it came to me, but I do appreciate God for putting my daughter in my life when he did. So that's an example of surrendering for me. As far as like releasing, I remember, who watched Dharma and Greg? Raise your hand. So I remember an episode in Dharma and Greg. You know, Dharma was like a hippie, like she was raised with hippies, and Greg was like more like professional, like rational, logical thinker. I remember an episode where they sat down, and I don't remember what they called it, but he had told her that he killed a spider in the house, and she was like, oh my God, he killed the spider. Okay, so they put like their hands up, and they said, okay, let's put it in a bubble and blow it away. So that's literally what I do with a lot of things. Like if somebody tells me something and they're like, oh, I have to tell you something, or like if I had to tell somebody something, I'm like, can we put it in a bubble and blow it away? That's what I think about, like when I think of releasing, letting go of things. Or even like writing stuff down, like whatever you need to like let go of and set it on fire and call it a day, or just saying it, praying it to God to help you let it go, finding the courage. That's what I think when I think of releasing. And of course, what was journaling? So that's something that I'm gonna implement in my life, because I feel better with everything in life when I write things down. I believe it also clicks faster, or it's processed faster when you write it down. So whether it's like an actual hair everywhere, shed like a dog. I got this at Ross for $3. It says blessed. I actually use this for like inspirational stuff, or like leadership stuff like that. I'm personally gonna just get a regular folder, and I have like paper in here. I don't like the wide rule, but you catch my drift, right? So I'm gonna use this for journaling. This is more for like inspirational notes and stuff like that. And I actually did start journaling in here, but I've only used 2 pages, so I might just continue using this as a more of a positive book rather than journaling. let's see, what's the next one? The next one is spiritual fitness. All right, so spiritual fitness, it's 20 minutes of prayer and meditation. I think on my little slideshow, y'all like my slideshow, right? Took me like 5 hours to create. I think I put 10 minutes, did I? I don't know. But 20, 10, you decide what's best for you. Of prayer or meditation. I say do both. I think we all those who do pray randomly throughout the day. So
if you can, like, jot it down, 2 minutes of prayer in the car because it's gonna cut me off and I need the Lord, so I pray. Something like that.
Or like straight up meditation. I need to do that more often. I think y'all should do both. But if you really feel like I can't stay still, I have OCD, I gotta be up and running, or like just can't, I totally understand. Do your best, do 5 minutes, do breathing techniques. Something I learned last year, breathing is real. I know you just breathe, because if we didn't breathe, we'd die, obviously, but consciously breathing really helps. And just breathing consciously and intentionally, and just, it's good. I think you guys should try that. That's, to me, a form of meditation. Probably a lot of people wouldn't consider that meditation. That could be what gets you into meditation. But as far as I know, it's just sitting still, letting everything go, and just be in the moment and try to shut your mind. I think eventually, mind memory, muscle memory, same thing, both of those. Yeah, you'll eventually get to a point where we'll be able to sit there and meditate. And I know that because I have done it before a long time ago. And I remember one time I was in massage school and I was like at a table in the cafeteria, lunch area, and I got up and I was like, oh crap. Like I literally probably slept like 2 solid hours. It felt like I got a solid nap. Guys, it was only 20 minutes. But I was in a state of meditation, and I consciously knew that I was where I was at, but I was also like unconsciously far away in a whole nother dimension. But those 20 minutes legit felt like a 2-hour nap. So I have been able to do it once before. I just think now I'm just a little bit more anxious, to the point where I'm like, I gotta learn how to do that again. And I definitely think it's beneficial to the mind. My mindset coach got me on a show on Netflix called The Explained Mind, or The Mind Explained. One of those two. And it actually talks about mindfulness and meditation and stuff like that. You guys should watch it. And as far as prayer, like I said, I know we probably do that throughout the day, all day. I'm teaching my daughter to do it right before bed. You could do that as well. But I think it's absolutely important to do that. If you're not a spiritual person, obviously meditation would probably be better. And I mean spiritual in a sense of like Christian. But yeah, that's kind of the foundation of my goals this year. As far as like reading, that's something that I'm gonna do a little bit more than just like, what did I put, 20 minutes of reading. Like I said, I listen to books, so I'll listen to a book maybe 3 hours a day out of my day, maybe 2. Whenever I'm in the car, I just rather fill my mind with some knowledge and wisdom than music. Not that music isn't good.
I get it on and pop it in my car.
But right now I'm really focusing on my mental health, and that is what I've been doing the past 11 months. It's just focusing on me and releasing and exploring and expanding and becoming myself and getting into things I shouldn't, and it's been a crazy ride. So 2020, we're coming for you. If you're with me, let me know if you got anything out of this video. Comment down your goals. I would love to read them because nobody comments on my stuff. So I'm super popular. No, I hope this benefits anyone and everyone. But that is pretty much all I have for you guys. I will do my best to post at very least one video a week, and I can go into further details about my goals and a little bit more specific on them individually. If you guys would like that, let me know. Please subscribe. I would love that. And have a wonderful, wonderful day, wonderful, wonderful year. It is what you make it. And if you're having a rough time, geez, I don't even, like, it's so hard for me to give advice nowadays because I'm like, well, let me step back a little bit because I'm having a rough time, and sometimes I don't even take my own advice, so it's really hard to give it, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really sow what I reap sometimes. But I will say that you're more than welcome to email me or whatever you like, just expressing yourself. If you feel like you have nobody to talk to, I'm here. I'm all ears, I'm all eyes, I can read. So that is what I can do for you guys. And again, I appreciate your guys' time with watching this, and I hope you guys have a good one. For real. For real. Alright guys, until next time, TTYL. Adios.